What is going on, awesome fans of the Awesome Squad? This is Dougal, and this is a Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. As you can see, this is Domination on Lockdown. I start off using the sniper, but it isn't going that well, so I'll switch to the FAD, and go pretty well. So, yeah, this is going to be a commentary on... I figured seeing as I'm posting to the squad channel, I should do something that is relevant to Call of Duty. So this is going to be sort of a wish list, I suppose, for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Presuming Black Ops 2 is the next Call of Duty game which gets released, which it looks like it is going to be. This is sort of what I want to see in there, what I think Black Ops did right, what I think it did wrong, what I think Modern Warfare 3 did right. There are some things, not many, but some. And what that did wrong, and yeah, basically what I want to see in the next game. I am playing with some other members of the Awesome Squad in this game, and yeah. But first of all, get it out of the way, because if I leave it till the end of the video, I know what I'm like. I'm a bit of an idiot, and I will forget. I want to give a massive thank you to one of the awesomest members of the Awesome Squad, and that is Mrs. E, also known as PZ Designs. She has just made me a new YouTube background, so better time than ever to go and check out my channel. I will link it in the description if you haven't seen it. I'd like to give her a massive thank you. It looks absolutely awesome, better than I was even imagining, so massive thank you to her. And if you need anything doing like that, you know, check her out. She does some good stuff. I'll link everything to her in the description. I'll link her Twitter, and she has some a couple of shops as well, so I'll link all of them in the description. And yeah, before I forget, massive thank you to Mrs. E for that, and I really appreciate the help. But yeah, on to what I want to see in Black Ops 2. These are just things that, some of these things are like small things, and some of these things are a bit bigger. So let's start with the guns. Overall, I think Black Ops, well, not necessarily Black Ops, but I think Treyarch almost kind of sees itself as a bit of a parody towards Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward are like these super serious, po-faced, this will be a serious game, this is a war game, da-da-da-da-da. Whereas Treyarch see it as a bit more fun, I think, and you know, that can be seen in Black Ops with weapons like the flamethrower, modes like Call of Duty Zombies, and stuff like that. So the first thing I want to say is weapons. I would love to see some more novelty weapons in Black Ops, stuff like the crossbow, like the ballistic knife, like the flamethrower. These are things that I love to, like, they were a challenge in Black Ops, and I really enjoyed using them, and then they were just removed from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and everything in Modern Warfare 3 is serious. It's like, it's super serious, and that's that. So I would love to see some novelty weapons. I'm not sure what exactly. I really like the crossbow. I'd love to see that come back maybe, and along with some other weapons. Obviously, it depends on what they choose to put in. I'm not going to make any predictions here, obviously, but yeah, I'd love to see some cool weapons like that. I also touched upon Nazi Zombies. I would love to see that return with more modes and more features. I think they're moving in the right direction with that, and they're almost making it a game in its own right. It's almost like a game within a game now, and it does have this massive like fan base following now, and it's really addictive, and I play it a lot with my friends when I'm home, and I'd love to see them keep adding to that. I think they are going in the right direction with it. I think some of the maps towards the end of Black Ops got a bit too confusing, and a bit too, almost as if they were trying to tell a story a bit too much, whereas sometimes, you know, less is more. And maybe go back to some of the more simpler style maps like Shino Numa or the original Nakda Untoten. That'd be absolutely awesome. Keeping on the sort of less is more principle with regards to kill streaks, personally, and I know like a lot of people won't agree with this, personally I'd love to see us go back to the 357 kill streaks from Call of Duty 4. That will never happen because, you know, customizable kill streaks in Call of Duty now is sort of this big massive thing. Like, you can set up your strike package, quote unquote, as it is known in Modern Warfare 3, and it's like this whole big sort of customization thing. But I'd love to see us go back to 357. It's never going to happen, but with regards to kill streaks, if they are going to keep customizable, which they obviously will, I'd like to see the strike packages return. Sorry, I think, you know, having that option to go between assault, support, or specialist, I think gives different players a different like way to help their team. Like, obviously, if you're not a big slayer, you can use the support package, and you can still be helping out your team. And I think that is very good, and it promotes a level of accessibility within the game. What else is there? There is also theatre mode. with regards to the theatre mode, obviously Black Ops introduced this, and for me personally, with the way my house is set up, particularly in York at university, it's very hard for me to record and play at the same time. I have to lug around all my computer equipment, lug around my capture card. I'm not going to go into the details, but yeah, basically it's difficult for me. So I record games into the theatre mode, and then I go back and record them on my capture card at a later date. I would love to see the theatre mode be made better. Whether that is, you know, there's a lot of lag issues with theatre mode. It's great that Modern Warfare 3 introduced kill cams in the theatre mode, but I'd love to see them, I'm not sure whether it's actually physically possible or not, but I'd love to see them totally get rid of the lag that you see in theatre mode sometimes, and yeah, that's a small thing, but I think it would help. One of the really little things that annoys me about Modern Warfare 3 is the leaderboards. The leaderboards in Black Ops showed, you know, if you were playing Domination, it showed who had captures, who had defends. If you were playing Headquarters, it shows who had captures. If you were playing CTF, it showed who was running the flag, who captured flags, all that sort of stuff. I apologise, guys, I do have a cold, so bear with me. But yeah, I think Modern Warfare 3 kind of went back on it on Black Ops. Like, I know they're made by different companies, but Modern Warfare 3 could have taken a lesson from Black Ops with leaderboards, and they went back to just this kills, deaths and assists leaderboard, which really don't show who is doing what in objective game types, and you have to sort of work it out based on the score that people have, and that sucks. So I would love to see the leaderboards come back, particularly with doing this YouTube thing. You know, you see these massive high kill games, but if you look a bit deeper at it, a lot of these people who post up these really high like kill games are not playing the objective. So I would love to see a theatre mode that really exposes people for playing the objective and for doing, you know, and helping their team win. Obviously, one of the huge things that I want to see in Black Ops is a better spawning system. Black Ops spawn system wasn't bad, I'll give it that, but Modern Warfare 3's is one of the worst spawn systems I've ever seen on an FPS, ever. It is terrible. If you're playing Kill Confirmed, you will literally spawn around the corner from people, you will spawn within people's sight lines, and it is dreadful. Black Ops, although it wasn't perfect, was much better, and I would like to see a spawn system whereby I should, you know, in an FPS, I would like to be able to spawn and know that I'm going to be sort of safe for 5 seconds. I shouldn't have to, like I do in Modern Warfare 3, spawn and then immediately be checking my corners like, oh shit, where's the next guy? I should be able to have a level of comfort in my spawn. But anyway, this game is winding down to a close. If this comes out as a rant, I apologise. But yeah, this is pretty much just what I want to see in Black Ops 2. Also the maps, I'd love to see some, this is the last point I'm going to make, some really unique maps. Like most of the maps we see, particularly on Modern Warfare 3, but also on Black Ops, they kind of resemble the maps that, like the places that you go to in the single player. And I know this is done from like an easiness point of view. They already have like the things there to make these maps, so they just like shift them over and change the layout and make it into a multiplayer map. But I'd love to see some really unique maps. You know, as I already said at the start of the video, Treyarch doesn't take itself too seriously, and I'd love to see some silly maps. Maybe a map on a boat somewhere, or a map on a plane that's in the sky, you know. Just some unique maps that we haven't seen before, rather than these bland streets and corridors that we seem to be seeing in so many games at the moment. So yeah, that was the last point I wanted to make. Thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to check out my channel that I linked in the description, and Mrs. E, who made my YouTube background. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye.